falls off and they rub it off on trees and things. Somebody decided it was the elixir of all that ails you.
It doesn't work.
Don't know. I did speak
No
to
scientific
someone
evidence behind it.
who swore by it for joint pain relief.
Really?
Yeah, so who knows? You never know with these things. So we're coming out into wine growing country, and the first commercial bungee bridge, of course, out this way too.
Oh yeah.
Which, if you've driven out here before, you might have seen. AJ Hackett was the first commercial bungee operator in the world. Prior to that, it was a pursuit of the natives from Vanuatu Island.
They were the ones on the hillside, weren't they? That jumped off and smacked on the side.
Yeah, leaping off bamboo platforms.
Yeah.
Crashing into a pile of dirt.
Yeah, the crazy ones.
If you survived, you became a man, and if you died a man.
True.
So they say. So here's the bungee jump on your left. They're not operating yet. Quite lazy on most days.
Sleeping in. No.
It's only 43 metres, that one. But it does give
43
you
metres
quite a
too far.
rush. Because you end up very close to the water. In fact, you elect to be dunked into the water.
Yeah, no thank you. Not on my bucket list.
No, I've done it. I
Have you?
wouldn't recommend it.
No.
Yeah.
Dad, so all of the cracks in the mountains, are they from the glaciers melting after the ice age?
Well, it's more that they are made of schist, which is a very fragile and crumbly material, so they can erode quite easily. And we get a lot of earthquakes. But a lot of it is shaped by glaciation, you're right.
Yeah.
This whole entire area, in fact, was glacial in its formation. But the glaciers melted between 12 and 14,000 years ago, which is only a heartbeat in the world's geology. It was so recent.
Yeah.
Did you feel was there a tremor on Monday or Tuesday morning? I felt
Yes, yeah, there was. Wasn't a big one. It was 2 or nearly 3, but it was over at Milford. They're mostly based in Fiordland.
Wow. Good getting there, Lara.
You can just pull in behind me here, Jen. There's usually room for 2. Oopsie, wrong blinker. Screw it. Right, so we're hopping out here. You can see in the mirror if traffic's coming.
Yeah.
We're going to get off the road and just stand by the fence there, and then there's a location from Lord of the Rings over there.
Cool.
It's easier.
Chili?
Oh, which
Go through there. Yep. You good? It's awesome. Yeah.
We're over here, we can see the cars coming. We've got a mirror. It's not many cars coming and going anyway.
yeah, that's good. Oh boy,
Oh wow, check that out.
we went past the room when we came in last.
Yeah, we did actually.
So they're not operating the bungee jumping.
Oh, they are. They're just lazy opening at the moment because it's the middle of winter.
Yeah, he can sleep in.
Yeah, we always used to stop here, and then they said no stopping because of rockfall, but there's been no rockfall, and the sign's on the side, so what sign? Yeah, so we just stopped here to look at the bungee jump, first commercial bungee jumping operation in the world. Coldest job in Queenstown is the poor guys who sit in that little boat all day because you jump off and get lowered down into the boat at the end of your boing, boing, boing. Yeah, now that one's only 43 metres, but it's quite a rush because you can get dunked in the water if you want to, or otherwise you get very close to it. And on a busy summer's day, they might have 300 jumpers, each paying nearly $200. Plus then you pay for your photos and maybe you get some liquid courage before you do it at the bar and whatever, and your souvenirs. So, I mean, it's basically a license to print money. When they first opened it in 1988, they said to the council, can we please hire the bridge? We want to operate this thing. Council laughed at it and said, we'll hire it to you for 3 months because you're crazy. Nobody's going to want to jump off a bridge attached to a piece of elastic.
Famous
and
last
you'll
words.
be closing it. So that was now it's about 33 years ago.
Wow.
So yeah,
So
the buildings won a lot of awards architecturally because the entrance is right up there and it snakes its way down this huge spiral. It's very environmentally friendly and non-invasive.
So hidden into the rock, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a very cool building.
So even if you're not going to go back,
Yeah. So that's bungee jumping. When they first opened it, he said if you jump nude, you can jump free. Too many volunteers. So now the only way you get it free now is if you're over 75. Now the next place I'm going is between the mirror and that post. It's a really steep cliff edge. It's for a location from Lord of the Rings. So if you're into Lord of the Rings, come over, but don't fall off the edge, please.
Wow.
Okay, this is the Kawara River that flows out of Lake Wakatipu, and this is an earthquake fault. So ripped open in an earthquake and drained Lake Wakatipu to the east, whereas prior to that it used to drain to the south. Of indeterminate length, though, depends which geological report you read, but one lecturer at the University of Otago reports thinks that the Maori recorded it in the tuku panels and things, so that means it's not as old as a lot of people think. I don't think it's that long ago because it looks like you just zip it all up or push it all back together. But anyway, if you're into Lord of the Rings, this is a very prominent location. It is the Argonath, which basically is the Pillars of the Kings. Oh, let me see. There you go. This one.
Oh, that one. Okay.
So Pillars of the Kings, the Argonath, ancestors of the Kings of Gondor. And that's supposedly the Anduin River. So they filmed it down in here. They built some little scaffolding steps for everyone to get up and down. Had a helicopter on standby, a jet boat, a few kayaks. They actually needed the jet boats because they did have an accident. It took a while for these boats to come through in the right order. They're elvish boats as described by Tolkien in his novel. Peter Jackson loves attention to detail and copied them exactly. Tolkien, marvellous writer, crappy boat builder as it turns out. So the boats were very stable in the lake, but put them in a current such as you can see in there. It's quite strong. They were spinning every which way and going the wrong way. Finally, the director goes, that'll do. Gimli's body double, he's the little dwarf, jumps in, it's a wrap, promptly falls overboard. And Legolas hadn't wrapped him in the nick of time. We've been telling you a different story. So there was quite a lot of drama in there. Yeah. Anyway, they survived.
they were wearing armour sort of.
Oh, he was, yes.
Oh, really?
Most of the chainmail and armour and stuff was plastic, but when they were doing close-ups like that, it was the real thing. So he was sinking. But yes.
That would be scary.
And that would have been very cold in there.
It's very cold and it's very deep and it's very swift. It's quite a dangerous river.
So that river is basically a replica of this creek.
Yes. It's amazing, isn't it? You can still see it all. It's crazy. Some of this stuff.